June 4th, 2017. In this video, I'm going to show you the first set of photos you're going to look at. Are of the system as a whole. The best I could get it. See, there's a lot of different things going on in these photos, and at first glance, nobody knows what it is. First off, it's a sunset. I've been taking pictures and videos of the sunset for almost exactly a year now. Every day, same time. What I did is I picked two locations. I used like a central place, and then if there's too many people there and I couldn't do what I needed to do, I would go to a backup spot. Or if as it turned out, it wasn't so much a backup spot because there's too many people. It was a backup spot because I was getting messed with by I don't know what. I would have camera issues. Things would stop working, and then back in I want to say more like December and January, I was getting a lot of TR3Bs, and with like some type of cloaking technology on them, and it was pretty crazy. You could go back into some of the videos and see. It was yeah, all the way up until almost February that went on, and got a lot of good footage and stuff, and a lot of good pictures. But I started more focusing on the sun simulator itself. Back then, I wasn't even 100% sure what I was looking at, and it was just over this period of a year, I was just studying the photos and knowledge of Nibiru and sun simulators. You know, what outweighs what? What facts do I know from just looking at these photos? And it's very hard to get these photos. It's I really can honestly tell you how I figured it out. I mean, it was trial and error, I know that, but it was pretty quick. And once I started doing this and putting the pictures out, I got some information about some scientist type people and engineers that were hired. I think it was by NASA or one of these you know maybe what is it, like a JPL or whatever, but to build a spy satellite on like a giant scale. These guys were known for their military satellites and cloaking them. That was their thing, hiding them, and it was a system of lights flashing down, from wherever the satellite may be, flashing down to the Earth in the direction of the area that they want to be hidden from. And it worked great. So they built like a giant one, and started talking about it, and one guy ended up dead, and another guy, just nobody knows what happened to him. He's on a run or whatever. And I looked into it. I couldn't find a whole lot, but I did find some other stuff out about military satellites and stuff like that, and it made a lot of sense. So I began looking into it, different lights and what tricks your eye. And when you see like the smaller red, you'll see like a red orb, and then you'll see like in a lot of my photos, you see a green orb and a blue orb. There's two different blue orbs going on. The one that I'm talking about almost could be mistaken for like a planet or something. What these are is giant lights. They're using this it's like a nano material. It's like a LCD, or it could be almost be like a LED light type, but JPL, NASA, designed this material. It's a nano fiber material, and it's like an LCD, but instead of the crystal, it's filled with silicone, so it makes it more flexible and stretchable. And from my understanding, from my research, and from what I observed, um, they've sewn these things into like some type of like a weather balloon. You know, they're real big on that stuff because the weather technology, controlling the weather. They probably got this stuff down to a science pretty good, and that's how they probably keep a lot of their weather control gear up there in this sun simulator system. You always see like a lot of people mistake it for like a second sun and stuff like that. It's a yellow ball, and if you get a clear shot of it, you'll see two like infrared, like pinkish discs under it. This is some type of like Doppler system, and this is a big part of it. And I think it's supposed to be like blended in with the sun, but it don't always. You know, especially from my view, I think I'm getting like a side view. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be interrupted. But anyways, yeah, I'm getting like, I believe it's actually, what I believe is it's going directly over me, and what I call like a window. And when I get the clear pictures, the reason why I'm getting those kind of pictures is because I'm directly under it. Because I notice now, knowing about this ultra thin nano fiber material, that it's also like giant. It's a big part of Project Bluebeam. What they would use in Project Bluebeam, because it can project images, and it looks like a big TV. It's LCD technology. So you do the math, you know, and that's what we're looking at. You know, the big parts of it are actual blimps. That's how they keep it in the sky. This is not in space at all. It's it's above the clouds, and the clouds we look at sometimes, the natural clouds do force down, especially during rain, when it's real rainy and thunderstorms and stuff like that. We will see natural clouds, but for the most part, we don't see the natural sky anymore. That's why everything's so low now, and I mean, it's hard to pill to swallow, but this is what's going on. And so you see the different little lights. That's I call it their security system. You know, the big part. You know, that's the actual blimp part that's holding most of the system up. Now, what we perceive as the sun is a projected image from this LCD light um, technology they're using, and yeah, all the orbs you see is they're not planets; they're pieces of technology. Now, this is where it gets crazy and pretty controversial, I guess. And I got been getting great shots of it for a while, but I'm getting it really clear. Now, the second disc that you see, the blue disc, sometimes I can get it to turn gold. You've seen little videos I'll do, and like playing with the camera, and trying to get, bypass it is what I'm doing. And it's doing two things. It's some type of shielding, and I think they these also cloak, but also project. And what's behind it, you'll see like somebody called it look like a Chinese lantern. Sometimes it'll be on its side, and sometimes it'll be where it's like just like a sphere with a hole in the middle, a big hole in the middle. This is the piece they're hiding. A lot of people see it. They'll see like see from a distance, not from where I'm at, but from where other people are at. Looking at the sun simulator system, they'll get a black dot in the middle. They call it the black hole sun. And this dot that's the blue shield that you see in my photos. It's cloaking something there. I believe it is a device used for what they intend on using this piece of technology for. They're trying. CERN has done it. They're leaking another dimension into ours. They just did a live thing about art and stuff like that. Richie from Boston did a really good cover on it, and the Awake project worked really well. I guess it's up and running. The other dimension is leaking into ours, and they're gonna open a portal of some sort. That's what the D-Wave and CERN were built for. They're gonna work together. You know, CERN's gonna do the work. D-Wave's gonna control it pretty much. And this device that's up there is the portal. It's how they're gonna keep it open. You know, it's the portal might naturally open, but they're gonna use technology to keep it open. And that's what that hub is. And there's other type of technology I see up there, and it's so fast, it's so hard to get on film, and a lot of people mistake it, and it's hard to tell if there's a lot of insects out too. It's hard to tell what's what, but I've stopped these things, got good shots of them, and there's some type of flying technology, and they go into this hub and leave this hub, and they mostly travel, it seems like, they'll leave out into the atmosphere and stuff like that, but for the most part they're bouncing back and forth between this hub and the sun. And I'm not 100% sure on it. I believe they're working out some type of new electricity. I think it's like a Tesla type of thing. It's all going to be like cordless, and this is going to be our new power source pretty soon. This is going to be like probably their big wonder they're going to release on the world. People, we are living in the times of Noah. I don't mean to get biblical with you. I do believe in God 100%, and this is probably one of the bigger reasons why I'm being driven to do this so much. But you know, it's just something to think about. It's pretty wild. I mean, they're blocking out our sky with chemtrails like crazy. Everybody, especially anybody that works outside, man, I'm having such a hard time breathing and everything. It sucks. My nose is always messed up. So, you know, this is something to think about. This is what I got for you. Y'all have a good week.